Today is one of those tired days for me. I will not call it lazy because I've really overworked and everybody in the house was catching cold. You know, the weather, the flu, and everything. The drugs we took was really reacting. So I needed enough rest. I even woke up late to prepare this food for the children. When I placed the groundnut oil on the fire, I discovered that it was getting burnt. So I quickly switched to jollof rice instead. Because I was doing other things, the pot was on the fire, I had to attend to other things and it got burnt to this point. But anyways, it's not still bad. We have to switch plans. I was supposed to make stew, so I decided to make jollof rice. All I did was to transfer the rice into the pot, add my salt, Maggi cube. I didn't use the protein again. I have to introduce the egg. I cover this and allow it to cook for about 40 minutes time. Come again, check it. At this point, it was 80% done. All I did was to test, adjust the seasoning cube and salt and added this onion. Stir very well, cover again and allow for extra 10 more minutes for the water to get dry before I served that into the children's plate. At this point, I didn't even know what I was doing because I was still cracking my head to know what the children would eat. Then I realized that I have pap in the fridge. So I brought out the pap and I started making the pap. If you're one of those that do not know how to make pap like me, this method is what I use. I put the pap inside the pot, mix very well, add little hot water. I don't just pour the hot water too much. As you can see, it's still liquid. It's not thick yet. I will now place it into the fire and continue stirring. Stir to your consistency. If you want it to be thick, fine. This even helps to chase more bacteria, especially if your children will be eating this. I think I highly recommend this. Continue stirring this way until you get that thick consistency. Here you might want to add water, is your choice, but I dished it this way. The children will be eating it later, so I added water into their flask to preserve it so it doesn't get seedy when it's time for them to eat it. Put enough milk as they could eat and cover. Then I went ahead to go and prepare other things. Today work was so much on me. All right, see you on the next one.